Phillip Schofield's wife, Stephanie Lowe, has been a pillar of support for him following the scandal of his affair. When Phillip's world was rocked by his unwise but not illegal relationship with a younger male colleague last year, it was his devoted family who helped him through. After 30 years of marriage, Stephanie stood by her husband during and after the scandal that led to him stepping down from his role as co-host of This Morning with Holly Willoughby. Now, amid new reports of him signing a non-disclosure agreement about the affair, and ITV's recent announcement of his permanent replacement on This Morning, a source told OK! That Stephanie continues to be his tower of strength, and would never abandon him. Despite everything, Steph has been the solid support by Phillip's side, the source said. He calls her his rock. She's been his tower of strength, and continues to be now. Divorce is the last thing she'd want to put him through. The couple met when Phillip was 25 and working at the BBC, where Stephanie was a production assistant. They tied the knot in March 1993 and have two daughters, Molly, 30, and Ruby, 28. When Phillip publicly came out as gay on This Morning in February 2020, he described loyal Stephanie as the kindest soul I have ever met, later saying she had known about his sexuality for a while and had been amazing. Following the scandal last year, Stephanie and their daughters stood by him. He seemed to thank his girls for guarding him and keeping him alive, saying, "I am in a very bad way. Mentally, utterly broken. And if it hadn't been for my girls last week, I wouldn't be here." Phillip had kept out of the spotlight since the scandal broke, but he was back in the news last week. Reports suggested he had paid the man he had an affair with, known as Person X, some money. Both parties had signed a non-disclosure agreement, NDA, stopping them from talking about their relationship in public. A lawyer for Phillip confirmed that Person X had asked lawyers to get payment of his substantial legal costs in dealing with the media to protect his privacy. This also included compensation for losing his job and home, and other financial losses because of the media coverage of their relationship. This was incorporated in an agreement which included a mutual non-disclosure provision, the statement said. The NDA news came just after ITV announced that Ben Shepherd and Kat Deely would be the new permanent hosts of This Morning. This followed Phillip and Holly's departure. As the past was brought up again, our source said Phillip couldn't cope without Stephanie's constant support. The controversy never seems to go away. Phillip resigned from the job on This Morning he absolutely loved. He knows the man who is his permanent replacement is Ben Shepherd, and now this news of the NDA settlement has come out, they said. He couldn't cope without her and couldn't deal with any talk of divorce. She's a superwoman. Follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.